So the last thing we want to discuss is a shutdown procedure for your machine. There's a couple of items that aren't here right now that are major components to this, and I'm going to address that right now. And one of them is your waste tank. We want to make sure at the end of each day that your waste tank filters are cleaned. We want to make sure that the waste tank is drained. We also want to make sure that it's hosed out, cleaned out for any sediment that can get down to the bottom of the waste tank. That sediment will hold the chemicals that you've been using throughout the day and can deteriorate the inside of the tank over time. So that's very important. Once you're done cleaning the waste tank, you can prop the lid open with a chunk of 2x4 or something just to let air get down in there, and as it sits through the night, then it's ready to go the next morning. It's dry. But also in the shutdown procedure, after we've gone through and drained everything, we've got things ready to go, we're going to do one last thing. We're going to block off the vacuum ports to your waste tank and put a load on the blower. By that I mean it's actually at its highest capacity at that point for about 2 minutes. Let it run for 2 minutes under load like that, and then we're going to use the lube port that we discussed earlier. The product that HydraMaster recommends is LPS's TKX. Now this is a synthetic lubricant, and we're going to give it a blast in our blower port here. So we have a slight suction going on here as the blower is running, and we're just going to spray it in there for about 5 to 8 seconds tops. That's all we need, 5 to 8 seconds. And that process will suck this into the blower. The blower will be running at about 300 degrees thereabouts. It'll flash off inside there. It will evaporate any residue moisture that's in there and allow it to be blown out through the exhaust, leaving it dry and a slight lubrication on it. The inside of the blower is cast iron, and it's very susceptible to rust, and the tolerances in the blower are very tight. So we want to make sure that we do this every day. It's very important. You don't want to spray it too long. Anything that doesn't flash off is going to go through the blower, and it may get caught up in the fins inside your heat exchanger, which will catch hair and things like that as it goes by. Basically let it run for, take the load off of it, let it run for 2 minutes at a lower rate, and then you can shut her down and it's ready to go. You can rest through the night, and the next day you've got a piece of equipment that's ready to go. So thank you for joining us today on going over the BoxxerXL and the features that it has and the maintenance that we have on the machine. If you have any further questions, feel free to call our tech department here at HydraMaster. We would be more than happy to at least help you with this. If you have any questions on this or any other items that you may have, feel free to call. Thank you very much.